What's good, babies? I'm excited to have you back on your mat with me today. Today, I'm gonna give you a little taste of what our R&B and chill class here at the studio is. For today's practice, you're gonna need 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, that's fine. If you have a couple books, maybe even a couple of half foam rollers, anything you can just prop yourself up to give you some space, that's perfectly fine. And we're gonna get started in a tabletop, so on hands and knees. So starting from all fours, stack your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Feel free to close your eyes here for just a quick second. Take a big breath into your belly, ribs, and chest. Big breath out, let it go. Now from here, we're gonna go for a quick round of cat-cow. So as you inhale, drop your belly and look up. Exhale, curl everything in, tuck your chin, press into the mat. Really think about creating space in between your shoulder blades. Inhale, drop your belly and look up. Exhale, curl in tight. Let's take one more just like that. Inhale, drop your belly and look up. Exhale, curl in tight. From here, let's meet back in that neutral tabletop. On your next inhale, we'll take a big twist to the left. So send your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right and rest. Bring your head and shoulder down towards your space. If your head doesn't make it all the way down, you can rest it on top of one of your blocks or whichever object you have with you. Think about gently pressing your left arm into the mat until you feel that stretch in between your shoulder blade. And then that right hand can stay in front of your face. Or if you want a little bit more, maybe press your right hand forward and really press into the mat to deepen that stretch. Take a big breath into your ribs. Big breath out, let it go. If your right hand travel, gently bring it back in front of your face. On an inhale, we'll unwind, send those left fingertips back up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, we'll meet back in our tabletop and we'll just take it to the other side. So inhale, open up to the right. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. Rest, bring your head and shoulder back down towards your space or maybe your block, and then explore what you want on this side. Maybe your left hand stays where it is, maybe you walk it forward. Take that full breath in, full breath out. Go ahead and bring that left hand back in front of your face if you moved it. Inhale, unwind, send those right fingertips back up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, we'll meet back in our tabletop. From your tabletop, walk your hands up about a handprint. Tuck your toes downward, send your hips up and back for our first down dog of the day. Now once you've made it there, it's our first down dog, so feel free to move around. Put out your feet, bend deeply into your knees. Maybe shift your hips from side to side or shake your head from right to left. Just give yourself a few moments to make this posture feel really good in your body. And then within the next breath or so, let's just find a little bit of stillness here into your down dog. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet at the back of your space. We're gonna take a wide leg ragdoll. So separate your feet a little bit wider than your mat. Create a generous bend in your knees. Let your torso hang heavy. Your hands can stay down on your mat. Maybe you cross opposite elbows if that feels good. You can sway from side to side, front to back. Just breathe into your lower back and hamstrings. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, gently release your fingertips down towards your space. Go ahead and keep your right hand planted. On an inhale, we'll take a big twist to the left. So send your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, counter stretch. So reach with your left hand for your right ankle. Inhale as you open up to the left. Exhale, thread it through. One more time. Inhale as you open up to the left. As you exhale, gently plant your left hand and we'll just take it to the other side. Inhale as you open up to the right. Exhale, reach for your left ankle. Inhale as you open up. Exhale, reach. One more time. Inhale as you open up to the right. As you exhale, gently plant that right hand. And then go ahead and bring your feet together a comfortable distance for you. On an inhale, we'll find a halfway lift. So maybe bring your hands to your shins or even your upper thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Roll your shoulders down your back to lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, let's walk out to your downward facing dog and then give yourself a few moments to find a foundation. So spread your fingertips out wide, press into all 10 fingers, but especially that thumb and index finger to protect your wrists. Relax through your head and neck, so shake it from side to side, front to back. Press your chest back towards your thighs to really engage through your shoulders. And then if the back of your legs feel tight here, just make a little bend in your knees to make some space for your hamstrings, but keep pressing your chest back. Take a full breath in, full breath out. From your down dog, on your next inhale, send your right leg high, kick your right heel up towards the sky. As you exhale, take a big step forward with that right foot. Bring your left knee down, and then go ahead and grab your blocks. Place them on either side of your front foot, just to give yourself a little bit of a lift. On an inhale, sink into your hips, lift your chest for a lunge. As you exhale, half splits. Slowly send your hips back as you start to straighten through your front leg, but be really mindful of your hamstring here. So maybe keep a bend in your knee if that feels better for the back of your leg. Inhale as you rock forward into your lunge. Exhale, sit back, half splits. Let's take one more each way. Inhale as you rock forward into your lunge. Exhale, sit back, half splits. Inhale as you rock forward into your lunge. As you exhale, go ahead and remove your blocks. Plant your hands. Step back to your plank, and then just lower all the way down to your belly. Once you've made it to your mat, untuck your toes. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. Roll your shoulders back to lift your chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, baby cobra. Relax your shoulders down your back, but hug your elbows in towards your ribs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Once you've settled into your down dog, we'll just take that to the other side. So on your next inhale, send that left leg high, kick your left heel up towards the sky. Exhale, take that big step forward with that left foot. Bring your right knee down. Go ahead and grab your blocks if you want that extra space on this side. Inhale, sink into your hips, lift your chest for that lunge. As you exhale, half splits. Mindfully send your hips back. Now pay attention to your hamstring on this side. It might feel different, and that's okay. So just meet yourself where you're at. Inhale as you rock forward into your lunge. Take your blocks with you. Exhale, sit back, half splits. We'll take one more each way. Inhale as you rock forward into your lunge. Exhale, sit back, half splits. Inhale as you rock forward into your lunge. As you exhale, go ahead and remove your blocks. Plant your hands. Step back to your plank and lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Draw your belly button in and squeeze your glutes just to protect your lower back. And as you exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and back. Again, give yourself a few moments to settle in. Maybe shift your hips from side to side, pedal out your feet, shake your head from right to left. From your down dog, inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, take a big step forward with that right foot. Keep your left hand planted. We'll take a big twist facing the right. So look down at your front foot. Make sure it's fully planted onto your mat. So if you need to walk it forward a little bit, that's okay. Pull your right hip back. Come up high up onto your back toes. Squeeze your back leg and think about lifting out of your left shoulder, or your right shoulder, I'm sorry. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, we're gonna find a skandasana lunge through the back of your mat. So plant both hands on the inside of your front foot. Travel down the long edge of your mat and then sink into your left hip. Now you can keep your fingertips down onto your mat. Maybe bring your hands to heart center. Maybe bring your hands on top of blocks if you want a little bit more support. We're here for the breath in, and then as you exhale, rotate to frame your back foot so you're facing the back of your mat. Bring your right knee down and then send your fingertips up towards the sky for a low lunge. Now find an active reach here out of your shoulders. Draw your belly button in just to protect your lower back. Squeeze your right glute till you feel that stretch through your right hip. We're here for the breath in. Exhale, revolve, low lunge. So bring your hands to heart center. Maybe you just twist to the left, or you can sink into your hips and bring your right elbow to your left knee. Spread your fingertips out wide. Actively press your palms together to help you with that twist of your torso, but relax through your shoulders just to lengthen through your spine. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, gently release. Plant your hands. Step back to your plank and lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, find your baby cobra. Roll your shoulders back to lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. We'll take that to the other side. So from your down dog, inhale, left leg high. Kick your left heel up towards the sky. Exhale, take a big step forward with that left foot. This time your right hand stays planted. We'll take that big twist facing the left. Again, pull your left hip back. Think about hugging your inner thighs together to engage through your pelvic floor. Find an active reach with your top fingertips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, we'll find that Skandasana lunge to the front of your mat. So bring both hands to the inside of your left foot. Again, travel down the long edge of your mat. This time sink into your right hip. Fingertips can stay down. Maybe you bring them to heart center. Maybe you bring them on top of blocks. Take a full breath in. Exhale, rotate to frame your front foot. So we're facing the front of your mat. Bring your left knee down. Send your fingertips up towards the sky for a low lunge. Again, find that lift out of your chest. Draw your belly button in. This time, squeeze your left glute. Take a full breath in. Exhale, revolve, low lunge. Bring your hands to heart center. Maybe just twist on this side, or maybe sink into your hips and bring your left elbow to your right knee. Find that press of your palms, relax through your shoulders. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. We're here for one more inhale. As you exhale, gently unwind your hands. Plant them down towards your space. Step back to your plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, find your baby cobra. Exhale, we'll end in child's pose. Send your hips back towards your heels.